The night is still. A chill wind whispers through the trees. Something moves in the shadows. Are vampires real? The thought sends shivers down our spines. It awakens a primal fear of the dark. Tales of these creatures have haunted humanity. They are creatures of the night, with a thirst for blood. We tell their stories around campfires. But what if these stories are more than just myth? Reports of vampire-like beings persist. Are these simply cases of mistaken identity? Join us as we delve into the shadows. Be warned, the truth may be more terrifying than fiction. The world holds many secrets. It is a place of shadows and whispers, and in the darkness, something waits. The vampire myth stretches back centuries. Ancient cultures, from Mesopotamia to Egypt, feared demonic entities that fed on the living. These stories laid the foundation for the vampire legend we know today. In medieval Europe, tales of the undead spread like wildfire. People whispered of revenants, corpses that rose from the grave to terrorize the living. These creatures often displayed traits we now associate with vampires: a thirst for blood, an aversion to sunlight, and an unholy power over their victims. One of the most famous figures in vampire lore is Vlad the Impaler. This 15th century Romanian prince, known for his brutal methods of execution, inspired Bram Stoker's iconic novel, Dracula. Vlad's cruelty, coupled with his Transylvanian origins, cemented his place in vampire history. These early accounts, though steeped in superstition, offer a glimpse into a time when the line between life and death seemed terrifyingly thin. While the vampire myth is often shrouded in superstition, some scientists believe there may be real-world medical conditions that contributed to its creation. Porphyria, a rare blood disorder, causes symptoms eerily similar to those attributed to vampires. People with porphyria experience extreme sensitivity to sunlight, often leading to severe skin lesions. They may also suffer from anemia, resulting in a pale complexion and a craving for iron-rich substances like blood. Another possible explanation is rabies. This deadly disease, transmitted through animal bites, can cause aggression, hallucinations, and a fear of water. These symptoms could have been interpreted as vampiric behavior in the past. While these medical conditions offer a rational explanation for some aspects of the vampire myth, they cannot fully account for the sheer volume and persistence of vampire lore throughout history. The question remains, is there something more to these tales than meets the eye? From Vlad to Nosferatu, a global phenomenon. The vampire myth is a global phenomenon. Variations are found in folklore worldwide. From the Ads of Africa to the Penanggalan of Southeast Asia, cultures have unique interpretations. Common traits include aversion to sunlight, thirst for blood, and shape-shifting abilities. The global prevalence reflects our fascination with the dark and unknown. Section 5, Sightings and Shadows, Modern Encounters. Even in our modern age of science and reason, reports of vampire-like activity persist. From the rural American South to the bustling cities of Europe, people claim to have encountered creatures that defy rational explanation. In some cases, these encounters involve unexplained deaths or exsanguinations, leaving authorities baffled. Others describe seeing strange, shadowy figures stalking the night, their eyes glowing with an unnatural light. While many of these accounts can be attributed to hoaxes or misinterpretations, some remain unexplained. They serve as a chilling reminder that there are still mysteries in the world that science cannot explain. The internet and social media have also played a role in spreading modern vampire lore. Websites and forums dedicated to vampire hunting or discussing real-life encounters with these creatures have gained popularity in recent years. Section 6. A haunting possibility. The question remains, are vampires real? The evidence is inconclusive, a mix of ancient myths, medical anomalies, and unexplained occurrences. While science offers plausible explanations for some aspects of the vampire legend, it cannot account for the sheer volume and persistence of these tales throughout human history. Perhaps the answer lies not in the realm of science, but in the depths of our own imaginations. Perhaps the vampire myth is a manifestation of our deepest fears and anxieties, a reflection of our own mortality and the darkness that lies within us all. Or perhaps, just perhaps, there is some truth to the legend. Perhaps in the shadows of our world something ancient and hungry still stirs, something that watches us from the darkness, waiting for the perfect moment to strike.